today's deal? Oh, I mean deal. Today's deal.
Take that, why not? Assume helmet is done. Oh, nice. Do chroma. I already have level 0 in here. Frost. Let's do frost. I don't remember what you get from chroma. I don't really think it matters. I'm gonna have to feed this guy, aren't I? Maybe? Oops. I remember scanning so many of these. This thing. Blowing down. Look at my notes again. Obviously, first thing first is rep. I wanted to do railjack fishes today. Try them out. Get our Samaras done. So we can subsume Mirage tomorrow. Get her speed up ability the day after. Did I just do the regular one? That steel path was always on the bottom.
We need to find the VIP and take them down. Do not let the target escape.
You're good. Everything is very loud for me at the moment. The reason I'm here is to scan stuff. And so many stealth farms that my muscle memory just wants to slaughter everything. Oh wow, that just got cancelled. Go up, so we'll go down first. Then you can go back through here. Nor mission to pick up credits. Do it itself. Should look at what else I have to do.
Most cunning founder, with my life I protect your sacred crown.
Ever since my OBS fucked up that time, I just cannot trust it. Makes me anxious until people show up. For some reason it keeps defaulting to light mode as well. Single time I open the damn thing. How did you see me? Maybe I touched him. Fucking heater works too well. Turn it on, you're roasting. Turn it off, you're freezing. What's up, Dilly? Oh no, ABS is working. Thank you. Just getting our rep done for the day. Not sure how he was aggroed, but is it raining or snowing in your part of the world? Neither. doesn't snow here ever though, so there's that. Could the exterminate easier for this type of farm, especially with a glaive? How does the glaive help? I used to do Kuva exterminate, but then I swapped to this. I guess because you can nuke everyone at the end. I didn't really think of that. Down, you fuck. Maybe I have to try that. Downside with exterminate is you just have to kill 130 guys. Max your daily in one run. I maxed it in one run here too. Assuming I don't alert everyone. Let's wake this guy up. Saw me kill him and then didn't care.
They won't be bothering us anymore.
Yeah, I always used to do the rush past thing, but I never had the glaive. Okay, we'll try that. For a long time I used the Arcoplasma to clear them out. Is that? I removed the bodies as well. It's gonna be better for those guys. Up, Petal. Welcome. Ended up just defaulting back to the hammer. It's what I used to speedrun Sergeant back in the day. Just not one-shots everything. Weird that I've been playing almost exclusively with the glaive and I didn't even think of it though. Probably going down there. There it is. 10 minutes. I tried it on the fortress and I had to kill 130. It took 20 minutes to do it all. That's because I was killing them all individually, so it may be way better with the glaive. Killing with the Fragor, this is definitely better than Kuva. If you can nuke with the glaive, it's better. Glaive is unfair to me right now, I barely play it, too easy. It is crazy overpowered. For sure. Knock that out. Glaive is like nostalgic to me, because it's one of the first weapons I ever played with. Glaive, throwing daggers, bows. When I very first started, I would stealth my way through everything by crouch walking everywhere. I thought if you went to this tab, River Storms showed up here. Void Storm. Why are these locked? Just that I haven't done that node yet? I guess these are more nodes that I just don't have because I haven't finished this. Well, let's do one. I just want to see what they're like at least. Skirmish. Spy and survival. I don't need to take a relic. Don't one I don't care about. Spy's the fastest. Did the exact same thing when I started playing in 2017, stealth everything. You know, back then I had no invis or anything, so I was just on a X-Cal, crouching around.
Void storms mean a high probability of infections forming inside nearby vessels. Be on high alert.
Do I just go in there? Is that what it's saying?
Ready?
Okay. Alright. You have to kill things.
Don't forget the reactant. I need more to open that relic.
So I think you get Railjack components doing this stuff as well. There are a lot of things I'd still like to have. Alright, the drones. Spawning them as far away as possible, don't they? So reactant done.
Finish your mission to find out what's inside.
How am I meant to block their signal without my drones? Storm is coming over here.
Okay. I'm curious how many people I run into if I do this in a squad. It's better to do them in a squad, obviously. It's just kind of annoying that I'm going to be on someone else's railjack.
My striker. Commence bombardment. Agent under pressure. Need a good run. One last thing. Override turn.
Barn engines.
Torpedoes locked.
Losing a crew member.
In range.
Maybe able to save him. What is like 10 minutes of loading? Better alone, maybe. We need a repair guy that is good at combat too. Alright, I've got fire on board so I can't move. Very annoying. Just because I'm in a... I thought if you had cold status effects, you couldn't do stuff. I don't know what else would stop abilities. There we go. Voidstorm missions, at least trying them, yeah. I need to farm heaps of them to get Sevagoth, right? Never done one before.
Your job is to distract the enemy while a fellow Tenno operative raids the ship for much needed supplies. Make their presence known. Life support has been
Fellow Grojak, Super Cancer, especially Veal Grenier skirmish missions. We don't know what to do and refuse to listen. Great. Not entirely sure what those are. They're all spawning down here. What's up, Gash? Welcome. Just trying to avoid storms for the first time. Glaive nukes guys down here somehow. Kill 30 Eximus. Do that.
life support incoming.
Seems to be a lot of heavies spawning. These tiles with a lot of levels are not great for pathing.
I've delivered a life support capsule to the area. Activating it or buying more time.
Sevagoth and Holokeys for 10 melee weapons. 2 birds with 1 stone. Yep. Need both. Assume I can just farm the Holokeys now. I don't have to have a sister active, right? I need to farm 2 Sevagoths, so... Okay, Spy seems faster. I'll definitely try Spy. I would assume it's faster. I don't think there's any Spy node that takes me 5 minutes. I want to try everything at least once, though. I think my cat just saved me. Maybe. Don't need assisted farm holy keys. Should get him easily. Well, he has 10% drop rate each part, right? What the fuck is this? Blasted by an invis enemy. I don't know which tier he is actually. I do survival and he's rotation C. I'll just be staying here for 15 minutes. Holy keys are 35 and somehow everyone is getting more Sevagoth than Holy keys. I was only planning on staying here for 5 minutes. Let's wait for the Holy Key changes. Have they announced them?
The operator has just made their first discovery. Keep up the good work. Extraction is available if you need it.
They have? First time tuning into the stream, always watch the entirety on YouTube. If you're live on the sleep, you're welcome. Not sure if this time is set in stone or not. It's not really the most convenient for me either. Just for now. Doing Lich with a team of 4 gets you 4 Holy Keys. I'm not really here for the Holy Keys, I'm here for Sevagoth, so... Holy Keys are welcome. Forget what you get from this objective. 5 corrupted Holy Key. I'm gonna do this and find out. Knew I was gonna die doing that. Is Railjack soloable? Seems to be. How do I know what that item was? Show me when I extract, maybe? Dry dock and find out. Date's on the 10th? Well, that's tomorrow. Carmine Pentaparts. I don't have that, so I guess I need to be doing it. Barrel. I should go to Fortuna as well and see if he's got any other crew for me. Gotta have a day one warframe player. Never worth a rush in this game. Just to see how our system comes out and wait 1 or 2 hot fixes. I don't rush anymore. Just check my mod capacity here too. 5. 20, so we're not maxed. I need to put forward artillery in. I swear I had max rank previously, but I guess changed it. Right, it was they weren't mods at first, were they? Out of here. Actually, I forgot why I wanted to leave. That's not. Something I did want to try was putting brief respite on this door. I'll be able to fit it. She's got an aura former on her. It's convenient. China's exclusive and it's worse than Secure Penta. Secure Penta's not that good. I'm gonna open it. On the other screen for a sec. Works or not. I got mag with napalm grenades. The only use I've ever had for the Penta, I think, it's a flood, is breaking the supports that hold up the exploiter orb in my speedruns back in the day. So that was a survival. Spy, skirmish. Look up Sevagoth's rates as well. Bonus be acquired from Voidstorm missions in Pluto, Neptune, and Vale. So anything on those planets. Neptune. The only option that I have at the moment is this. I guess I really need to get these Orphix missions done to unlock that stuff. Which is a pain in the ass because I wanted to do this because I didn't want to do the Necromex. I'm gonna do a spy anyway, just so I know what it's like. You love mag? I only really like a 3. The augment.
Attention. Void storm imminent. This will be a little bumpy.
I wanted to go to Fortuna. I knew when I got back in here I'd remember what I was trying to do.
Be aware, this storm is terrifying creatures at your destination.
All forces, target automatic. The 4X units you've built. Launch translips.
These are corpers. Just got fucked up, never mind. Disable this guy. If I have ammo for this. 2 of 2. Guys healing. Grab that. Off my ship. Any helmet ability on your Protea? I've got the infested mobility on there at the moment. It's because I didn't have anything better. It's more interesting than useful.
Your mission is to break into enemy vaults and steal any intelligence files you find.
Void sync forming. Eyes open.
The relic has been cracked open. Finish your mission to find out what's inside.
I don't really know the tiles well enough to take full advantage of it.
Target console is nearby. If you trigger the alarm
This one.
now, the enemy will start destroying data. Distraction with no alarms.
Caution. Void sync detected aboard that vessel.
B.
We're nearing the console.
Gotta go fast,
Trigger
indeed.
the alarms now, and they will start destroying the data.
Oh.
Alarms. Data destruction is imminent. You need to hurry.
I did a ground slam and it like floated me forward. Weird. Don't remember that enemy. Aura is good. I think I just did Rhino maybe, so we can try that. I think Roar is like half as effective as it is on Rhino. Rhino's damage was okay, but it's not crazy.
Alarms have been
That
triggered.
camera never used to be
You
there.
need to retrieve that data before the data destruction is complete. Data integrity verified. Retrieval was successful. We have everything we came for. Extraction.
Right, I forgot this was an Arcwing mission. It's a project component, right?
Our wares. Auto factory. Deploy Oryx robots. Launch ram sled.
is 33% less effective. Is energy hungry? It's toggle. The idea of gloom seems really solid. Figure with 3 and with her 3 and energize and equilibrium will be fine.
Remember what happened last time. Equipping archive. Crew, you might find this.
Supposed to be active with the ability switching it on and off. Melee damage and parkour, velocity, invigoration from Nisa. I haven't messed with invigorations yet. That's what I forgot to do. I haven't done Damo's rep. I forgot about that. Here's how Mirage Parkour would be with Infested Mobility. She has parkour skills as her passive. Her parkour skills make her slower than other frames. So. She doesn't perform the entire roll duration quicker, she performs a shorter roll duration quicker. But the roll animation is matching a shorter roll, as opposed to rolling further less time. Let's go to Fortuna before I forget again. We need to use Streamline. Fortuna. Zone 69 is still open. I think I've got Streamline on this build anyway.
Good people hoping to see another sunrise. Now, what gallant spacefarers are eager to make your acquaintance today?
I want Combat 5, Repair 5, basically. So no luck. I think you only get 3 points to put in, right? Is it 3 or 5? It's 5 combat, 0 repair. Oh, they locked it open, did they? But it was still a community thing. 5 piloting, 5 combat.
Right you are. You know where to find me.
Yeah, I've got that on the pet. Gotta go do Deimos before I continue farming relics. Downside is that Protea can't really do anything out there. I think Zaku would be any good. Just end up defaulting back to Nova. What did I put on her 1? Oh, the blind. If Vira was ineffective in Deimos, it is more corrosive. know what I'm modded for on my glaive. May just be toxin still. Just toxin. Can't proc it on most of them though. Everything tough can't be procced. Oh, I used to have one here. Oh, I've just got 2 toxin. Most of them that'll do. May only have to do 1.
Go on, dear.
Yeah.
Scurry back quick. Skippity hop. You are here to assist. This moon requires a curious mind and a firm hand. I'm sure you've apprehended by now that Deimos is not as it should be. Several anomalous objects worthy of study have come up in recent scans. Lloyd can take you through the retrieval process.
Anomalous objects were scanned within this region. Be on the lookout for...
Don't be silly. You're trading people. Hey, there's a ton of resources buried around here. I'm calling in the diggers.
Pull them in then. So you can't proc viral on this guy. Took the little ones, but they're pretty easy to kill with anything.
Power it up again.
Excavator power levels acceptable. Mining sequence restarted.
I think I'd release Wormhammer next on Bolton. Seem to love spamming the same one over and over again, don't they? Corrosive does better. Pretty much everything in this place is weak to it, so. One of the only streamers that steel path everything. I think you would enjoy it. Yeah, I love it. I wish the spawn rates here were comparable to the rest of the spawn rates in steel path though. Pretty abysmal here, really. The steel path bounties seem to be the best way to get standing here, so do 2 bounties and it's done for the day. 30k rep. In that weird thing where it's not feeling properly timed again. It's like I'm holding it too quickly. Random Magnix Valkyrie. A lot of Deimos boys are immune to viral. Yep. Pretty much all the big ones. Just saying the glaive throwing animation is feeling inconsistent. Imagine if they spawn me some more cells. Says. I think Deimos monsters immune to viral seems like they're trying to undo some of their creation, which makes viral. Nope. Never really happy, are they? Take that. trying to work out what I'm doing wrong here. It's where it flows so much better when you don't have the pistol out. It's just the melee weapon. Which makes it really annoying that it constantly wants to swap to pistol glaive. Makes me feel like I want to run without a pistol, which is annoying. It's kind of their idea of difficulty. Unity and invul phases. I don't really know how else you would make warframe difficult, right? Just make them super tanky. I'm not using pistol glaive because I can't manually detonate. You can, but you have to use the alt fire button instead of the heavy melee button. Just super annoying. Because that's middle click.
I have detected a nearby cache that may be the source of an anomaly. Kindly locate it. You will need to release the cache before we can access it.
Oh, hey, no fair! There's a protective cloud over the infestation! You gotta get inside it to hurt the blast!
Yeah, I got no idea.
Growth over the cache is seemingly invulnerable. Look for any infested tumors linked to it. The infested substrate has formed tumors anchoring the cache. Blast them free.
Get off.
No harm can be inflicted from outside the infested area. Proceed inside. Excellent. You should be able to retrieve the cache.
Wow, you were quick! So quick I reckon you saved
So far as mouse scroll up and heavy melee is scroll down.
got all the pieces and the
That's how I swap weapons.
what it's been shooting on.
Also the extra side buttons. I've got two, but it's dedicated to operator and melee. I used to have so many more and I really do miss them. Series E to switch weapons? I swear that was default. I think E is melee by default. I use E to interact. Terminals and pick shit up. Used that since Call of Duty 2 days. I'm using left control to detonate my glaive, so I couldn't find anywhere else to put it. Everyone has spaghetti controls in this game eventually. Crouch on C, so do I. Again from Call of Duty days. Used to be default, I think, Call of Duty 2 when I was 10 or 12 or however old I was when I was playing that. And then ever since that, I've carried that across every other game I've ever played. Slide on shift. Roll on C. Sprint on Q. Melee on F. Switch on E. Interact on X. You're on mouse. Crouch toggle is on my left alt. And crouch to hold is my C. Sprint on Q. My sprint is just shift, right? It's always weird to see how people differ in their ways of solving it. Come across some very weird control schemes for sure. Unnatural on controller shift. Agreed. When I came back to Warframe, all my controls had been defaulted, and I felt like I couldn't even get around the orbiter. You slide properly, you couldn't roll. Sprint toggle so I can use Q. Shooters for years. Q is my gear wheel. I think I have hold to sprint. Hold to sprint, hold to aim, hold to crouch. It's my preferred. The only time I really toggle crouch is if I'm wanting to be hands-free. So I'll go operator mode and alt tab or whatever. Q for melee, F for weapon change, X for interact. I think Odin, Odin who's been around for ages, he has left click as his melee, and E is his shoot key. Basically reverse them. It's because he mains with melee. I remember him saying that in a stream once. Not the best place to get a signal. Just have slide attack melee macro on tab. I had that on my mouse button so my thumb could use it. Like in the Telos Bolte days. Yeah.
Whatever is buried here represents the most unique anomaly detected. We call this a purifier. Once powered up, it establishes a harmonic with local fauna in order to extract data.
If Mr. Scratchicles pays us a visit and stays too long, the purifier's going to stop working.
One down.
Lloyd tells me you have retrieved.
It's got a new lich named Ek Og.
I am pleased. I suppose you should have a reward for your efforts.
I don't really care what mine are named, I just wish their names weren't on my weapons. We want to pay platinum to get rid of it all.
Much, Soviet. Let's see what you're made of. I'm sure you've apprehended by now that Damer's
Yeah, I know you
is
can.
not as it should be. Several
Just annoying.
anomalous objects worthy of study have come up in recent scans. Lloyd can take you through the retrieval process.
Anomalous objects were scanned within this region. Be on the lookout for...
Don't be silly. Hey, there's a ton of resources buried around here. I'm calling in the diggers.
An excavator has lost power. Reinitiated with a locally
I feel like every one of those flying things should have a cell on it. I'm gonna spawn them so infrequently. It'll be useful. The weekend tried to play Warframe. The quest, and then it stuck me in an infinite cutscene of a neck. I didn't run into that one, thankfully. I don't think I've had any experience ruining bugs as yet. It's coming back. You see that there? You end up burning through a lot of platinum if you do every Hoover antenna weapon to get rid of their name. 15 a pop, probably 30 weapons.
An excavator reports. Mining sequence complete.
Went from full to 0 in an instant. Didn't know what hit me. No worries, Cash. Have a good night. I've got my fucking pistol out again. I don't know why it would change like that. I should just still be able to use my heavy attack detonation with the pistol out. It's not like heavy attack is used for the pistol. Some weapons have alternate attacks. Alright. So for my alt fire for pistols I use middle click, and for my heavy attack for melee I use control. I realise it's the same bind, I've just bound it twice. Can't really consider that. Well, if I've got... Still doesn't make sense, because if I've got the pistol out, then I can use the pistol alt fire to detonate, and now the heavy attack doesn't work. Detonate. So what I would usually use to alt fire instead detonates melee, and what I would usually use to heavy attack does nothing. Still doesn't make sense. Random sigil. Yeah, I should still be able to use alt fire and melee detonation with both equipped. There's no sense that I can't.
Okay then, Mr. Smarty Pants. All of the excavators made it through their cycles. You
Maybe they didn't think of glaives? Well, that was the first thing they allowed to dual wield, right? Glaives and pistols, so... I don't know how they couldn't have thought of it.
I have detected a nearby cache that may be the source of an anomaly. Kindly locate it. You will need to release the cache before we can access it. The infestation is protecting itself with a sort of barrier membrane. Move inside the barrier before attempting to damage the infestation.
nothing. Maybe we can find another way to break it free. What's that connected to?
I have detected these tumors are maintaining a grip on the cache. You will need to burst them.
Let's open the box again. Oh, damn it! You gotta get inside that bubble to do anything with the growth. Woohoo! What's in the box? Wow, you were quick. So quick, I reckon you saved more.
Suno sword plus pistol.
Wow, you got all the pieces and the big guns too. Wonder what it's been shooting on to kill like that.
Doesn't make sense.
I am detecting Grenier transmissions in the area. Somewhat panicked ones, to be precise. Please investigate and render assistance. We are mutual enemies of the infestation.
This world seems so small. It's more about verticality here, I think, as opposed to width on the other ones. Go quite deep underground. There are a lot of like huge caves and stuff. Fish are flying rather than swimming. Yep. It's intended. Really intended. Some species in the water and some are above. Doesn't make much sense. I guess it's their attempt at making fishing somewhat unique from all the other open worlds. They'll have a little gimmick, right? You have to electrocute the ones on Fortuna. Doesn't make much of a difference, but it is technically different. How many times can you reinvent fishing? You need different fishing rods to pierce through the gel that they sometimes swim in. This guy came out of a... I don't think it makes much sense where he is. Princess Eidolons. I think of the 3 open worlds, this would be my least favorite. I mind the planes.
You have achieved double the Grineer's kill count and saved the day. A salutary lesson in lethality, I'm sure they won't.
Case in point, awful. Ow.
Hey, there's a corpus researcher close by. Withdraw soon. I bet he'll help us if we help him.
I do feel nauseous whenever I do Eidolons. I've just done them too much. Keep going the distance. Profit Taker, best open world encounter? I don't know. I don't really think I have an outlier, which one I like the most. So they're all relatively comparable. Spend as much time fixing raids as they did fixing Eidolons, they wouldn't be broken. It was a coding problem, right? There's so much wrong with raids that tied back to the base game that they couldn't fix them without severely affecting everything else. I don't even remember what was wrong with raids. So they justified it anyway. I wonder if the coolant is even worse. Exploiter. Not a huge fan of Exploiter, but I don't dislike it. I think the Eidolons probably had the biggest impact on me. It was just because they were first, but very epic when they added all the the Hydralisk and the Gauntalisk. It's pretty epic at first. That was just an excuse, I feel. Who knows? Taking up too much save time just to maintain them, yeah.
Purifier operation. Prevent any infested from interfering.
Solid, good to know. Always miss out on one. Never mind.
Even got some extra rare shells too.
Alright. Done here for now.
Lloyd tells me you have retrieved the samples I wanted. I am pleased. I suppose you should.
I feel like I'm playing with lag with the way the portals are behaving. Said the marketing statisticians give them advice on what to develop for maximal profit. Player retention. Not far off. How did I see that? I don't even know how I opened that tab. Mastery breakdown. I haven't seen that before. Didn't realize I was getting MR from doing Steel Path either. Makes sense though, because you get it from doing regular nodes too. Fair enough. Like Eidolon's probably only... Is there something new? Yeah.
Tainted flesh, he mocked his own parents. So, let's you and I have a chinwag. Oh,
So I need to get to the next rank so I can buy the invigoration thing for helmet.
always nice to see you. Do stop by again.
There you go though. Was the claim not saying it's true? I'm overhearing both. What's a chinwag? Basically just like having a chat with someone. Go down to the pub and have a chinwag. Something that you may hear. I think I've ever said it, but kind of a boomer slang. Definitely British. It's Australian too. I hear it here sometimes. What was this Syndana? It's called Disconnect, I think. Have a look in a sec. It's 10 gen though. What's I doing? Toxin back. One on Nova. Disconnect Syndana. Yeah, I really like it. Detron's really satisfying. Really nailed the sound design. The grouping is tight. I think the Mara Detron is solid. Interesting how you mixed Corpus and Grenier on your Nova. Didn't even think of that. I don't have the Tenet yet. The only Tenet weapon I've got is the Plasma. Just trying to think if I'd want anything else on this frame. I don't know if I wanted to try Roar or not. Which I reckon would be pretty good if you could fit the augment. I don't think it matters at the moment. And for a magnetic innate Detron, so I can run 4 elementals for mag. Makes sense. Not expecting to get caught by that. Alright, the problem I'm running into is the Orphix unlocks. So I do want to go to the Railjack. I thought you could get to it from here. I had to go to the dojo.
Welcome aboard.
Hello.
I'll strip and blast them with the artillery. I'll strip with what? Alright.
Ready?
I was imagining you were talking about the Railjack with the heavy artillery. I just take down the paintings. I just removed pretty much everything. I was going for my decorations challenge. It would have been way easier to just look at them in the list instead of go around pointing them all out. We'll put them back up.
And the amazing people in it that we can talk to. Myconians,
Exterminate and skirmish survival. That's it.
even sentience maybe one day.
I think any are on planets that I want. Pluto, Neptune, or Proxima. Pluto. Sharkin and Augment, yeah. I was just thinking of cruise ships, stripping them and shooting them with artillery. A minute later. I'm on public, so I might end up on someone else's railjack. Doing Sharkin and Seeking on Nova. I forget which frame I was thinking about it for. But I think it would be a good ability on pretty much anything, right? I wish I could see how far away I am from the objective. Assume that's it. Go into these? Can.
Fisher, defend yourself and use reactor to open eyes.
Torpedoes primed. Stand by to salvage
Don't forget the reactor. Need more to open that.
Look much smaller from the outside? Yeah, it did. I don't like that you can't see objectives and stuff. I'd like to know what he's looking at, what we're near. Instead I have to drop out, find out myself. Jump in the slingshot, but then I can only leave in the direction they're facing, right? May not be doing what I want them to be doing.
Reading large translation signature. Cruise ship. Enemy have reinforced.
I have to wait for him to come aboard?
Primary object.
Is that what's going on here?
NO is in. Locking. Sending away crew.
Wow, that is annoying. I guess it makes sense if this is a normal exterminate, but it should just be able to go. Are you even getting recognized? What do you mean? Since coming back. Not in game. Used to happen like once or twice a week, I guess. Doesn't really happen anymore. Lots of new people on Twitch talking about how they used to watch my old stuff. Glyph Challenger? No one's staked me like that for a long time. Plenty of people still asking about the glyph on Twitch. Not really much point going fast. The crew member, right? To wait. Could become a partner and get another glyph. I mean, I could do that. Means I'd have to be a partner again, though.
Notifying scavenger crews. Locals send their thanks.
So fast, I've got Infested Mobility as my 4th at the moment. Gives me like 100% parkour velocity. I'm gonna just change the old one since it has the same name, probably. So how do I get out of here without in control?
Ergo Blast is what you call a true.
Probably ask them to make it separate. I don't really think they would. Ambassador's fire rate is nuts. Isn't that weapon a pain in the ass to get? Rewards if you leave mission post summary. I don't remember why I was having so much trouble with the Orphics here. Because they would be lower level than the ones... I guess these ones wouldn't. You know, the ones in the ISO vaults are like level 50. What with Plat? Buy a lot of shit with Plat though. You need it? I can go there though, right? I can start it without a mech. Maybe they put you in the default mech. Is that what happened? How do I look at my mech parts and where the hell do I go to build one? Stock pod casing. Do you have the Twitter thing? Yeah. Default mechs in the mission, but they are pretty bad. I think that's what turned me off doing them. Where do you go to build your own? I guess there's an operator place on Deimos, right? It's probably there. First guy in Deimos. I don't know if I've talked to him yet. Look. Oh, it's lulled.
Chip, we are good friends.
Zotac.
See you again, Chip.
Oh, that was lulled. That was Lloyd. Like an elf from back here. Purchase necromech blueprints. Have I been in here? I think I have. Oh, it is the same guy, it's just his other face, right?
Welcome to our haven.
Lloyd. Shit, I didn't even know this was a thing I had to level up. I bothered farming this one, it's too painful. Jesus. Spam vaults? That sounds painful.
Are you interested in a business exchange?
Fuck. I think the neck maxing takes so long, the vaults would be more fun. You bring it. Yeah, but you have to build one, and you have to kill them to get parts to build one. I have no idea, I don't have one. I don't really understand what I need. So I need every part of the void rig here. So this is the blueprint. Oh, there you go. So you need the blueprint and 4 parts. These first 5 to build the void rig. 4 parts here, but there's no blueprint for the Bone Widow. What's the point? No idea. To be fair, I farmed the vaults with some exploits that have been patched. I did want to try Nyx's one strip. I don't remember how that worked. Can you do Banshee Trin to insta-kill? No, because you have to damage... You have to blow off each arm and then you have to hit a weak spot. Like Saga Sarap. That's fairly easy to get from the vaults, so I can't kill anything in the vaults. Really annoying that I have to rank this up and I didn't know it was here.
Does not preclude future dealings.
I think these come from doing the vaults. I think you buy this from Father and then you have to build it. You need Father tokens too.
Be pragmatic in all aspects of life.
How do you get Father tokens? Good question.
We can do something for each other.
And do it like this, just give him random shit. Blueprint from Father is just the blueprint, so I don't have to build it. That's good to know.
See? I knew you were smart.
I don't think I have the Zymus yet for myself. Myself. Oh. We looked at them. I don't want to burn through my rep because I'm still trying to level the damn thing up. Let's Catabomb with Limbo to gather resources. Yeah.
Let's keep this between. Keep safe.
Okay, so that's everything I need apart from... I don't have enough.
Kaylee and I have done a lot of talking. She was afraid
Enough
she'd
Father
get
tokens yet, do I?
invested now.
That woman clings to her Sarah. Go on, dear.
So you can trade all the other tokens to get grandmother tokens. I thought you could trade... like between mother and father? That must be good if it didn't require headshots for all the AoE. How else do I get father tokens?
Goodbye, dear.
I don't understand.
What else I can unearth for you?
I said he's gone.
Why would I buy that
Shot
token? It
away,
costs me
move
father.
on. And
I don't need Granny at the moment, I need father.
over and over. Be seeing you again, I'm sure.
How many did I have? 23. That is enough to rank up. Father token refreshes. So is that the only way to get it?
Welcome to our haven.
Needed stuff like this in the Corpus open world. Yeah, needed toroids.
Exercise.
So I wanted to try. Did I have adaptation and simulate here? Tokens you could trade for rep. Would have father first option. So. Or rather augment. I think I need. Does the glaive do anything to the necromex? Art requisition?
My wife was the only one with a plan. It was madness.
Indeed.
But I went along anyway. It was the only plan we had.
That's where I bought them from.
I
thought that was a
guess
different
you know
option.
what's best for you. Keep safe.
I was not considering how poorly it works against the Fantas. There. So I need a certain amount of power strength to strip with Nyx. Got 100%, 144, so that's fine. These guys make primary kit guns. Yes, they do. Give it a Yanga or any Arcwing weapon. Everything I've tried against them has been worthless, including Arcwing weapons. Have the Yanga. What's the... I was saying this was good for it. What is this? Status. I don't know if it's really worth forming up another weapon when every other weapon I've tried has just not been good. I'm going to try the Stropher and just completely strip them and see what happens beforehand. If I need radiation. Okay. Yeah, their damage, but not their armor. Wasn't Blast good against them? I don't remember, so I'll find out. I swear just the Necromech page told me their resistances yesterday, and now it's not. I know all about their abilities, but not their armor. So alloy armor, so you want radiation. Radiation cold is good. Machinery is blast electric. So I assume alloy and shield will be removed, so we want blast electric. It's harder than it should have been. Someone find out? I didn't ask anyone to find out. I was finding out. Just can't see when I have the wiki open. It's cold. Seeking Shara can work on them? I'm not sure. I guess I could also subsume Raw onto Nyx. Try that too. Mumbling sometimes? Yeah, I do that. More calcs. Hey, armor stripping on Max? You can strip him with Shattering Impact, right? Come on, eh? Tested it like 2 weeks ago, did I? I reckon I saw someone using whatever it is that prevents magnetic procs. Nullifier. Throw that on there, find out. Corrosive. The viral seemed to help yesterday, actually. Let's keep that. Do you have a Vara Prime? No, I do not. I don't have most of the primes that, or any of the primes that came out in the last 2 years. I got Max Trophy with Nyx as my solo Vault Run loadout. About to try it. As yet, I've had no luck killing the tier 3 guy at all. You have to kill 3 of them in the one run.
Yes, there are bounties. So be it. Let's see what you're made of.
Speaking of Avara, imagine if Glaive worked. Navigator Avara? That would be a very niche use case.
Find a way to get inside, and the Necroloid will guide you through. See what's happening down there. Tell me what he has been up to.
So, the infestation's got the entrance to the ISO vault squeezed tight. Any ideas?
Stupid with the glaives. Does it affect the explosion damage? Yes. Navigator Zenistar? Yeah, that's basically the last time I used it. Zenistar's not that great anymore though.
Infested kittens. That should do nicely. Find more. We will need additional samples, but this is a good start.
Usually 2, isn't there? Why no pub? Because I want to work out how to kill the damn things. I'm in a group, everyone just slaughters them without me. On the level 1s first, we need the matrix there to level up. Well, I'm here, so I'm going to try this, but I don't really think about that.
Now we're cooking. Someone to grab the snacks.
So it's a 43% damage buff, 40 seconds. Yeah, they die and they regenerate and they kill each other. There's 2 of them, and that's how the day-night cycle swaps. This one will regenerate, it'll then kill the other one. An hour later that one will regenerate and then kill that one. Never actually die. I don't think I've been to that place ever. It's the new infested open world. New to me. Oh my god. Could be any more annoying.
Well done. We can access the infested tunnels now. Head inside.
Egyptian mythos, 2 serpents, one dies, the other rises, and night. I thought I was on Nova for a second.
Do something or the vault won't open. The infested are real stinkers. Get them before they make things worse.
Use organic solvents to help stabilize yourself against these elements. The infested carry their own antidote.
Remember them announcing it? I've been on Warframe for years. I took 2 years off, just came back. It's weird reloading the tomb finger. I'm so used to having the recharge mechanic on there. Okay, see what happens. No shot, it's been 2 years. It was over 2 years since I played. How do I proceed here? Down here.
There is a guardian here, a necromanc. You will need to destroy it so you can explore the ruins. The guardian of the vault approaches. You must defeat it.
I thought I had that.
One
Should have made her energy black.
Is a good start. The necromech remains 82% combat effective. I had my
That is by far the best I've ever done.
The Guardian is completely disabled.
Two more to go.
Ah, the necromech Guardian is here.
Can't refresh your,
Yourself,
your raw.
Here's the big guy. Sure pleased to see you, Chip.
Alright. Thought you used to be able to move in that. I don't know if that's just targeting everyone else or if it's not working on him. Doesn't work on this guy. Well, that's a problem, isn't it? Also, why is that so incredibly slow? I'm like permanently slow motion. Oh, I can't strip these guys. I can strip the Void Rig, but not the other two. Which means I can't kill them for shit. This gun seems to be that good, honestly. Oh, fuck that. I was excited for the first one. Mechs are using their ability and that's why you can't strip them. So maybe instead of raw, I should take silence to prevent that. I got no idea what their abilities are, which is a problem. I would friend the Soma. How well that would do. Silence. Tiny E. Yeah, I've tried that. Tried everything. It's really fast. People have been saying that about literally everything that I take there. It never is. We tried like 20 things against them. None of them have worked. Just change and remove the abilities whenever you want. It's kind of lame. Yeah, I thought there'd be a lot more consequence to it, but it's not. It's just a resource sink. That's exactly what I thought. Yeah, mother. You have to shoot certain parts of them. I do know that.
You are here to assist. This moon requires a curious mind and a firm hand. Much has been hidden from us on Deimos. The old ruins beneath the surface must surely.
It's a band-aid so you can fix your own toys.
Darkest secrets. Find a way to get inside, and the Necroloid will guide you through. See what's happening down there. Tell me what he has been up to.
7th Metamorphosis. I've done 7 frames. You have to rank the helmet belt. Goes up to rank 15. Ranks up by subsuming frames and abilities and infusing frames as well.
acid into the vessel.
Now we're cooking. Something's coming. Don't let it grab the snacks.
Got 42 seconds. Good. Need to do this bounty to get into the vault? Yep. As a noob struggling on Swordie, watched a lot of your videos. Good old days.
Little overzealous there, Teo. You were not supposed to massacre it.
Oh. What's with the magnetic prod? It's just being in this area. When the big serpents kill each other, they drop down little spots where you can farm that residue that I need to get this thing working. Going into that area, it's just magnetic. Just happens to be that I'm in one right now. Not sure what my range is on that. Doesn't seem to be very good. I think I've only got 100% range actually, now that I think about it.
Now take the concoction and throw it against the large cloaca I have marked on the map.
You did indeed.
Now we can progress into the tunnels. Do not stop.
Arcane Nullifier is still my second most used arcane. I think I've got it on now, don't I? Nullify? It's good so far.
Highly toxic to non-infested. We cannot access the vaults until the toxicity level has been reduced. Certain infested organisms are massively increasing the toxicity level. Elimination.
Hey, we can use infested egg to keep the toxin off you.
Doesn't really seem to do me any good stripping this guy's defenses. Still tanky as fuck. Ow. Guy one-shot me.
We can now access isolation vaults. The Entrati ruins are close. Keep pushing, and you will be there in no time. There is a necromancer guarding the ruins. You will need to
Oh, no infested here earlier. Get up to where that guy is. You're thinking he's a lot higher than he actually is. So Bone Widow doesn't matter.
another arm out of action. Excellent work. Almost there.
Block him.
The necromech has ceased function.
That guy's alright. It's the other two that are the problem.
The necromech guardian is here. Defend yourself. While disabling one arm is a good start, the necromech remains 82% combat effective. I confess I had my
There's a Bone Widow again, right?
expertly
Two of the same?
The Guardian is completely disabled.
Here's the big guy.
So I still can't strip this guy. I'm gonna hit his fucking arm.
While disabling one arm is a good start, the Necromech remains 82% combat effective. I confess I had my
Worked anyway. Holy fucking shit.
The Guardian is
Strafer worked this time, yeah. Wasn't working the other day. Couldn't do anything with the Strafer. Alright. Well, that's a positive for sure. I don't remember how to trigger that side mission. I don't know if it's worth it. Said I missed a Centillion. I don't think I care too much. What now? Farm the shit out of it. Because I need heaps of that stuff. I extract in this bubble. You'll find a door, yeah.
You descend and return, most pleasing. So many descend.
Yeah, I need to kill them and get parts from them.
remains. Perhaps you might learn more once you strengthen your void connection. It is a difficult place to navigate with only one eye open.
Got 22 mother tokens as well. Yeah, I usually farm the Steel Path to get mother tokens. Steel Path bounties.
Hello. Are you requiring something?
One is also guaranteed to drop by killing the Necromech guarding the tier 1 isolation vault. Does this get doubled by resource boosters or anything? You're forgetting you can't see the wiki page, but these guys. You do? Necros helps. Problem is I need Nyx to strip, right? Well, I guess we didn't strip the last one. I can try the Strofer against the level 1 guy. Go to your frames. Seems to vary a lot. Double the weapon and an armor part drop if you get booster. Dip below 150. So it's hovering around 200 here. 150. Go outside and we'll have a look. I think I've got everything on max except for particles at the moment.
Yes, there are bounties.
See if this trophy can kill the tier 1 without
Let's see what you're made of.
without having any
Much has been hidden
debuffs.
from us on Deimos. The old ruins beneath the surface must surely contain the deepest and
How big is your
darkest
monitor?
secrets.
It's
Find out what's
24.5.
inside, and the Necroloid will guide you through. See what's happening down there. Tell me.
Excal is your best option? What?
The isolation vault entrances are deep beneath the surface. We'll need to enter infestation.
Terrify strips armor? Then you need the augment for that. So I'm getting like 150 out here.
The infestation is strong. It's just with the
It's weird because I get like 1,000 on the orbiter.
infested gibbets. That should do nicely.
I swear in Steel Path I'm getting like 300.
We will need additional samples, but this is a good start.
Now we just need a jug to mash everything together in.
Bad game, just very inconsistent.
Now we're cooking. Something's coming. Don't let it grab the snacks.
Ash throwing stars on Necros with Strophy. 144 on Ultra, I'm on one below that. I can't remember off the top of my head. $1080, yeah. No need for augment. So there's this two. I may need to make like a specific build. The build I've got is really for spamming shadows for like endless runs. This Necros looks so naked. It's the Grax one. No attachments on it. I think all the skins are ugly, I don't like any of them.
The combined sample is ready. Hurl it against the portal, and it should open.
No Necros love? I mean, he's a decent frame, but I do not like the way he looks.
Toxicity levels in these tunnels are deadly even for warframe. The vaults lie beyond.
Stonks.
Inaccessible until the toxicity has been reduced. Some of the infected are adding to the toxicity level. Deal with them quickly. Use organic samples to help stabilize yourself against the toxicity level. The investors carry their own antidote of sorts.
I didn't think Terrify was locked at 20, it's affected by strength, right? So I could make a very high strength build. I guess I could slow with Necros too as well, now that I think about it. If I put the augment on there. Then get Ash's augment. Depending on how much his 2 will strip. Ooh. I don't think I have to kill those, do I? It's just a time thing. That one alive. Just a time thing.
We can now access isolation vaults. You are almost through the infested tunnels. The Entrati ruins lie just ahead.
Okay, Chip. Now you just need to beat a necromancer so you can explore the ruins in peace. Did I mention that part already?
The Guardian of the Vault approaches. You must defeat it.
So annoying. Won't let me dash. Let me toggle. God, I fucking hate this gun.
While disabling one arm is a good start, the Necromech remains 82% combat effective. The Necromech has
Finally.
ceased function. A most satisfactory outcome.
Looks like we definitely got more stuff. This crate was on.
I do hope you'll go again.
It gets turned off.
So much more to be found. Things hidden from mundane gaze.
Oh, and you looted. Great. I think these necromechs are by far my least favorite enemy in the game. Like, by a massive margin. Something about them just annoys the hell out of me. I love melee and warframe, but heavy attack is just too slow. What's that? It's a D. I've got so many Ds on this guy. Just got buffed and they are super cancer. I've not had a good experience with them. That's for sure. I'm probably gone there, right? I need to change anything else? I guess I could put Roar on him. They're not super relevant for first tier.
One shard of Seraglass is all. There is so much to be done here on Deimos. I do appreciate
That was the lowest available level.
a little work.
Trying for hours over the last few days without being able to kill one at all, so
Ruins beneath the
definitely
surface
cancer.
must surely contain the deepest and darkest secrets. Find a way to get inside, and the Necroloid will guide you through. See what's happening down there. Tell me what he has been up to.
The isolation vault entrance is now deep beneath the surface.
Hey, that entry looks like it needs stuff. Maybe we can get it to open that if we feed it.
Collecting weekly samples from infested can supply us with a biological. We will need additional samples, but this is a good start. And that should suffice. Place the components into the vessel. Be on the lookout for the infested. They will likely come and investigate.
I don't like being disrupted. Anything that disrupts me, I'm not fond of. I don't mind nullifiers, because at least there's a very obvious orb that you don't want to enter and clear counterplay. Things that just turn your shit off without you knowing. Affected by operator powers? I think people said they were. I've got the augment on now, so I'm hoping they will slow down too. I'm annoying, you have to do this bounty every time. I like that it doesn't even hit the door. I think I was messing with Xeneric yesterday. Or day before. Certainly didn't solve my problems though. Time's the same in a group, isn't it? Just have to wait equally long. I really imagine it being different. Just on that you've got 2 waiting sections in a row to get into this thing. I'm invested in stock, I don't really play with it anymore. Just leave the money in there. A lot of tech, a lot of buy now, pay later. A lot of bank.
Just a little further. You're almost through the icky infested bits. The ruins await.
Waiting sections to find once you have the level. Once you have to level the necromech. True.
The Guardian of the Vault approaches. You must defeat it, Tenant.
I think I'll try the combo. Not being able to swap to operator. It's doing so much less now than it was before.
That was expertly handled. The Guardian is completely disabled.
I put a bunch on the video today when the market opened. I don't really keep track of it's going up or down. I have no idea why no video would be going up. What the fuck is this? That is the first time I've noticed that. Bonus area? You can't go in there. There's a boss, it's new rare tile set. How do you access it? Irritate the mouth? I don't know what that means. I don't care, that's not why I'm there. E4 relic?
A fuller mastery of the void and all its implications would be helpful, of course.
Looking for high conviction stocks to put like 25% of your salary into. Video seems like a safe bet. Up to you to decide. You drop something? I don't know what to drop. I don't have anything on me.
I must ask that you...
Right?
Perhaps we can make a trade.
I'll take that for free, definitely.
Greetings. I am prepared to assist you.
Just getting index fun if you want to set and forget.
Forgive me, I've always...
Pretty slow.
I am sorry we were not
In a
able-
couple. Congratulations, your presence is tolerated.
Are you interested in a business exchange?
So I could buy all of this. I can't actually buy the regular blueprint. Need to rank up again.
Trust this does not preclude...
What's this one? Sepulchrum barrel. Are these the same ones, or are these the next tier up? S&P 500. Not doing anything on the US market. Of our own in Australia. And this is tier 2. %, drop chance by killing necromex guarding the isolation vaults, tier 2. I assume this comes from father. Sepulchrum.
Be pragmatic in all aspects of life.
My son knew what he was doing. We all suffered because
Was it
of
the barrel?
his rashness.
Didn't pay attention to that.
It was a fair punishment. All satisfactory, I hope. Don't go getting infested. Tenno, good to see you.
So I guess I need to start coming to father all the time and buying these tokens, because it's the only reason to get them.
Works for me. Keep safe.
I guess the only other thing I could do is throw like a damage arcane on here. Just need to go to the mining dude and get blueprints for minerals. I've got a bunch of them. Didn't pay attention to which one I needed. Let's go and... Just thinking what I could subsume onto Necros. I could either put Ash's projectile, what is it? Shuriken, or silence. Trade to Grandma?
Let's you and I have a chinwag.
I don't need Grandma tokens for anything yet.
As you wish.
Farming the rare resources is best utilizing the pylons. That is.
Go on, dear. Have a good rummage around.
More decorations. Seemingly rotate. I'm glad I'm not keeping track of these anymore.
Very well. I'll
Pain in
be
the
right
butt.
here, gathering dust.
I've been told the value of tokens goes up 1.5 if you trade them to Grandma. I don't know how to trade them to Grandma. I mean exchanging them? This? List looking things, I have heard about that, but I haven't looked into it. Know where they are or how it works. So this costs me 10 father tokens and I get 1 grandmother token. The only reason I want the tokens is to rank shit up. I don't see the point of this at all. More standing per token. What is Seri glass? Well, at the moment, I don't care about this at all.
Goodbye, dear.
I don't need standing, I need specifically father tokens. Trading father tokens for more standing is irrelevant. Crafting component and rank up requirement. Do that when I get to it. I don't know what ability I should put on Necros. I guess Raw is an option too. Grandma tokens, right. Well, I mean, I'll get that when I need it. I'm not going to waste time getting it now. So silence stops abilities, but that didn't really matter because I still can't strip. Try Shuriken. Need more oxides. I think I need the augment for this, don't I? Oh, you could put the augment on if you had it. Get what is called. Seeking? I swear that was a thing. Wait, did I put it on the wrong one? I think that's what I did. Let's see. If I do this. Fix. So this creeping terrify only seems to work for like 2 seconds. Doesn't seem to be that relevant. What's up, Alan? Welcome. Let's try that. I'll try a tier 2 now. It's useless, you get the armor strip without it. Slay the dude with Xenoric Clap. That doesn't seem to last long either. Terrify Augment is awesome for regular gameplay, but it seems pretty irrelevant for this guy.
There's so much to be done to appreciate one who is not afraid of a little work. Much has been hidden from us on Deimos. The old ruins beneath the surface must surely contain the deepest and darkest secrets. Find a way to get inside, and the Nectoroid will guide you through. See what's happening down there. Tell me what he has been up to.
Did you change Strafe element?
So
It's got blast now, yeah.
got the entrance to the ISO vault squeezed tight.
It doesn't last long, but it does slow. Yeah, but you also get locked out of your operator and then locked in your operator over and over again, so not really inclined to do that. It's just a nightmare.
The infestation is strong. It's cheap. But there are materials we can fool into letting us come.
And he locks out your operator abilities and shit.
Collecting tissue samples from infested can supply us with a biological key. Very unpleasant, but undoubtedly what we need. Just a little more.
Blast radiation? No, I didn't. I should have. I don't know if his Ashes 1 will fully strip.
Excellent. Take what you have gathered
I was assuming it would.
to the vessel.
God knows if it's going to work on all of them.
Now we're cooking. Don't let her grab the snacks.
I got 200. Problem is just, does it work or do they just arbitrarily not get affected? Nick's only worked on one of them. This thing is getting fucking destroyed. Charkin, yeah. Melee Necromex, I don't know if it interacts differently. Well, it was letting me strip one and definitely wasn't letting me strip the other as Nyx. Just nothing feels consistent here. Has to be the slowest collection animation ever.
Now we can progress into the tunnels. Do not ignore them.
We need to do something or the vault won't open.
Scared myself.
Some of the infested are adding to the toxicity toxicity levels. Deal with them quickly. Organic materials of the infested can help counteract the environment and keep us alive longer. They are well adapted to this.
I don't know if I really need anything that they drop here, but really hurt to get more, I guess. Desecrate, I mean. It's a body I'm shooting. The armor strip doesn't stack, does it? It doesn't strip 100% in one. Throwing two won't do anything. It seemed to on that guy.
We can proceed to the isolation points. The Entrati ruins are close. Keep pushing, and you will be there in no time. There is a guardian here, a necromech. You will need to destroy it so you can explore the ruins.
Well, I'm assuming I'm going to strip all armor, at which point radiation's irrelevant. But it doesn't work, so there's that. Particularly annoying because it means I'm not going to be able to kill them. Which means I've wasted all that waiting time. Alright, still killed it. I don't know if the slash is making any difference. You fuck.
The necromech is still 40% combat effective. Do not stop attacking.
But I hate these things. Alright, so Ashes 1, no good. Aram Spinoza blueprint.
So many descend and remain as remains. Perhaps you might learn more once you strengthen your void connection. It is a difficult place to navigate with only one eye open.
Try using art gun. I've tried all the good art guns I've got, and they didn't do anything. Strafe is shit, but it's by far the best way I've found to kill them. Tried pretty much every powerful weapon I can think of. Sometimes I just see people one-shot it and don't understand either. Yeah, people were destroying them when I was grouped with them. I don't know how. People in chat have given me like 30 options and none of them have seemed to do anything. Try this. What's up, Lloyd? Trying to work out how best to kill these fucking necromechs. How do I play this game? I mean, that's a very general question. Not sure how to answer it. Free to play if you want to download it. Voidrig 4 does one shot, but that doesn't help before you get one. Exactly. The augments are there. Mods. It's just more survivability, but need that or not. I have Prime stuff? I have some. Nothing from the last 2 years though. Which turns out to be quite a lot. Throw that in there. You can try going back to radiation. Really trust it. Talking about his skin. His immortal skin? I don't like his immortal skin, I think his prime skin's okay. I like skin, but I don't like the tendrils, I have to say. I think the problem I had with this is the wings get in the way all the time and you can't get rid of them. Can they add something? It's not. I thought they added something so you could adjust it, but maybe it doesn't work for him. What does Grax with prime details look like? Like normal. A lot of prime details. Try again. Double test Ash throwing stars in a minute. I know for sure it used to work. Definitely wasn't working right then. I remember there being a lot of, maybe not uproar, but discontent how much these wings covered the screen when he first came out.
Yes, they are bounty. I do appreciate one who is not afraid of a little work. Much has been hidden from us on Deimos. The old ruins beneath the surface must surely contain the deepest and darkest.
I don't think I have duration on this build, I've just realized. Which means raw is not going to be that useful, is it? 20 seconds is fine.
So, the infestation's got the entrance to the ISO vault squeezed tight. Any ideas? Hey, that entry looks like it needs stuff. Maybe we can get it to open up if we beat it. Money for a monster door. Let's find some more. We better get another one. Sure.
Waypoint's lying to me. Another one here? It's not.
Now we just need a jug to bash everything together in.
Protect the vessel while it is stewing. The stench is bound to draw infested.
I don't really like the two kind of strips coming down his back, 30-degree angles. Oh, weird. I like the way he looks from the front. His skin looks pretty solid from the front. Not so much from the back. And the problem is you're always looking at his back, so...
You were not supposed to massacre.
So weird to hear Rhino roar when you're playing Necros.
Concoction and throw it against the large cloaca I have marked on the map. Now we can progress into the
If I ever miss that throw, I'm going to be very annoyed. I think you have to redo the bounty if you miss. Off. Not sure what the point of damaging that is. You see all the tendrils vanish, but don't really do anything.
organisms are massively increasing the toxicity levels. Eliminate them.
Hey, use infested ants to keep the toxin off you.
Okay. Not sure why you're having so much trouble with the Necromex. I mean, you're watching. Everything I'm trying is just not working, right?
This is their last chance. Defeat these and we should be clear to proceed.
Here's my alarm. I have to finish after this run.
We can proceed to the isolation points.
Just a little further. You're almost through the
I have a home gym now. I will do that later, but I want to eat first. What's up, friend?
Okay, Chip. Now you just need to be a necromancer so you can explore the ruins in peace. Did I mention that part already? Here's the big guy. Be sure and bring it to see Chip.
I can't work out where I need to shoot on this thing. It's like not directly at it, not directly beside it, not too far away. No, I haven't moved. Just very efficient usage of space.
Confess I had my concerns, but that was expertly handled. The Guardian is completely disabled.
Shit, they desecrate. Yeah, I just noticed that. It's too late for the first guy. Why can't I dash? It's so annoying. Of all the things, dash not being available is probably the most annoying. What was that weird putting the weapon away animation? I'll do that again. No idea. He's doing Steel Path. Steel Path doesn't affect these. The only bounty that is Steel Path is the Steel Path bounty, so these are the regular ones. Same ones everyone else is doing. Steel Path Rope List you're gonna love? Yeah. It's gonna be an interesting one. Slide attack damage. Bunch of them. Weapon pods. You consider Steel Path hard as solo? Not as yet. I haven't come across anything particularly difficult. I guess the Necromechs, you know, they're not part of Steel Path, but they're the only thing that I'm really struggling with. Steel Path Star Chart's been fine so far, all the bosses have been fine. Actually, the Derelict boss in Steel Path is pretty difficult. I didn't really know what I was doing, so once you optimize it, it'll be a lot easier. The rope list I do expect to be pretty difficult. I don't think any of the normal bosses will be a problem. Maybe Kayla will be annoying. Shouldn't be too bad though. Kayla and Krill. They're only a few levels above Swordy, so. Aren't there two bosses on Derelict now, the Fantas? Well, I haven't come across the Fantas. I've dealt with the other guy, the... I don't know what he is, some kind of weird acolyte. Enjoy, just stay. Seems like a weird thing for you to say. A Twitch thing? You have to do anything else before I go. Damage is good. XQC thing. Alright, well I'm done. So hanging out. I'll be back same time tomorrow probably. Hopefully. Primary, start flying. I haven't found a primary that can do any damage to them. Rubico doesn't do anything. Nothing else I've thought of does, so seems to be the Stropher or nothing. Anyway, bye bye.